Oh boy. Mm-hmm. Whoa. And is that a tornado? You said a tornado. Supposed to get a tornado? Are we under tornado warning? I don't think so. Well, shit. That's valid. That's fair. Oh boy. Oi. Cut it out. That's when they were half asleep too. Oh my god. I'm gonna blame them on that. How y'all... Hey, all that fucking noise in that second. I have to figure out. I could do one more. I could have done one more projectile. That's right. Oh my god, wait a minute. Oh. Alright. Oh wow. Oh shit. Okay. I still am fucking up ever so slightly. Not to find an exit. Back to the college vibe type beat. Yeah, you're right. That's what this beat essentially is. Welcome to the chat, Zod. Well, how are you doing? I'm not passing up the lightning again. That shit will cook me if I fucking mess that up again. Just came back home. Yeah, I know who you are. Ah, fuck. Alright. Well. Yeah, I know who you are. I put the two and two together. I always check people's Discord profiles before I go calling people whatever. I'm gonna actually need cross soon. Either lightning and cross, whichever of the two. If they give me both in the same fucking level, I'm really not gonna be happy about that. That's a coin. I'm gonna need that coin. Hold up. Just firing at random enemies. That's right. I'm just glad I'm back to 3 monitors, because Jesus Christ, that would be painful. To just work with 2 monitors only. I won't be able to see Discord and my chat at the same time, unless I use my phone. Even then, that's not warranted. Hey. Relax. It's always these two. Always these two. Another holy water? What the what? They never give me that. A second holy water. For free. That's something. Oh my god. I wish I had gotten a garlic this run. The game is just saying no. Which I thoroughly despise the fact that the game is just telling me no on the garlic this time. This is gonna end up like Risk of Rain 2 all over again. Where I just get like only the good RNG runs when I'm strictly playing modded. And then anything outside it, nah. Augmenting my health will do nothing right now. That's money. Where's the health at? Oh, right, I have recovery right now. Are this enemies supposed to end up with animations, maybe? At 1.0? That's another good question. And I was actually almost full on late for stream, so my bad. Yeah, I can't pass up cross or lightning with this, with Emeralda specifically. I cannot pass that up. Like if I started off with any of the other characters, I think I could have gotten away with it. Cause Whip is really good. See, the RNG run is always when I get garlic. I don't get that. Let's see, and then I get to fire one more projectile. See, this is a entirely one-handed game, mostly. I can just AFK here for a bit. Just for a small bit. Yeah, I could just AFK literally right here. What the f- Garlic is busted. Now this is a straight up get the hell off me now. Oh boy, this is as good as anything else I'd probably get. What the hell? I just need to keep leveling Cross at this point. If I can help it, I can level Cross. Because this is now... I basically just recreated egocentrism. I'm gonna find the exit too. That's the one thing I do know I have to find. Yo, but Bussy, we got a question, right? How's Skywalker Saga going for you? Or did you not do the VPN trick yet? That's how people have been playing it early. I can guarantee you that one. It's not high damaging enough. This is not high damaging enough. Oh wait, this is not high damaging enough. I might actually have to start pulling armor out my ass. I have to start ass pulling armor. I ain't liking the idea of having to ass pull armor. I died. Of course I died there. Okay, ow. Alright, I'm gonna have to be careful here. I'm also gonna have to figure out when exactly would I be streaming, because since I'm this close, like generally this close to the first threshold of my streaming career, I might as well figure out when I would be streaming off as much. And actually using the features that I have available to me. And eventually making the funds available for other things too. Like the faded upgrades. I plan on doing. I know I'm gonna have to eventually upgrade my space and upgrading my space isn't exactly the ideal thing. This is not the RNG run that I was hoping for. I just needed to fire. I just need Fire One to fire one more projectile. Not too much to ask. Back from bathroom break. Oh, okay. I like how this is a one-handed game. I really do. Hate the fact that this is random. And basically all the other character weapons are here. A one-tip wonder game. Essentially that's what this is. That's why it's so chill, because it's basically build how you want to, but like also know like the limitations of what you can do. Because essentially once a weapon start, I'm half tempted to make a... Why? What? What are funnies? Oh god. Oh shit, treasure chest. For the funnies, damn. This should be cool now. Oh wow. Now I don't have to turn around. But you need to figure it out. Luckily you have Steam, right? But mostly you could technically just use the bot maker from Steam. There is a Discord bot maker. I have it. I just need to make sure I can properly use it, because I never learned how to actually use it. Just look up Discord bot maker on Steam. You probably would have a good... Yeah, that's the only thing. It's $10. Oh damn, I died. I was kind of hoping to not die. Oh, okay. I still have to get used to using Fire Wand with Orca, I believe. Don't worry, I can make my work. I can work my way around it. Yeah. Aims at enemies. At nearest. Okay, so that's kind of working for me right now. I can get rid of my nearest enemies on top of that. That would be great. Because the cooldown on Fire Wand is so obnoxiously high. And there's base damage up first, so it's like I have to figure this out like ASAP. Now here would be a funnier question. If I was to turn off the game music and just put my music on, would that be so bad? This weapon is so much faster than Fire Wand. Oh my god. I could literally make myself untouchable. Wait a minute. I lost so much health. What is that? How does one lose health mid fucking level? Oh my fucking god. The bat swarm. Oh lord. I'm gonna have to move. Aren't I? I'm gonna have to keep it moving. I can't get hit a single fucking time right now. Thank God. Garlic. Garlic is my life savior? It is gonna help me survive longer because I actually regen health now? You see, I regen health now, so this isn't so atrocious now. While I wait for Fire Wand to fire, might as well build more damage, because that's essentially what's gonna have to happen. All my DPS options are just firing off at it. Oh my god. Wait a minute. Oh, I might be able to get away with this. Hold on. This might be viable. Wait a minute. Hold up. I just can't lose any health anymore. Oh lord. Oh no 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 no. I ain't losing health to y'all. Die. Garlic. I'm not gonna worry about armor next level around. Yeah. Right, chat? I could level garlic next round. That's just base damage. Ugh. Time to get up and out. Alright. Ain't gonna worry about. Maybe. Okay. Yeah, you're right. Maybe. Oh, wow. Wow. Okay. Permanent 0.5 HP per second plus 50% max health. Start with temporary area bonus. I have to earn my way to this character. Oh my god. That's the only thing I don't like about this game. It's just I have to not only unlock the character once, I have to do it again. But then again, this game used to be a mobile app. Let's get my base damage up. Oh, it's so random. Oh, I hate the fact that this is random. Devs, if the devs are watching, please make this not random. Make it like wand, but like not random. It's just either where the direction I'm facing, or at least toward the nearest enemy. Like whip. At least like it whip. Because honestly, I think whip is the semi-safest weapon in the game. Speaking of whip, oh, that was immediate. Wow, okay. That was a bad run. Power duration. Projectile. If I go pick up another revive instead of no, I want to at least pick up the new character. Oh boy. I just need to get like garlic and one more Bible for this maybe. Since I already picked up Bible once. The lightning strikes would actually be cool too. Just full AoE. Nothing wrong here. Base damage and maybe hindsight 2020 is about to happen right now. If I don't get one, then the next level up, maybe 5. Maybe level 5. I probably am gonna need it level 5. I ain't even going to see level 5. Alright, cool. Magic wand, something to hold me. Wow. Cooldown for fire wand that happens. There we go. Oh, okay. Alright. This game may or may not take me to an area I didn't think I would need to go. Spinach. Is this a Popeye reference? I feel like this is supposed to be a Popeye reference. This may be a Popeye reference. Oh, wow. They're firing simultaneously. That's right. That's another swarm I created. This is my fault. I could see this game being like hour 2 hour runs. To be honest with you. Sort of like my Risk of Raid runs when it's modded, but like not to the extent where it's like 2+ hours. Where the one time I played by myself and I looped like twice. Emeralda is probably the character I need to do my unlocks with because at least this is getting rid of a lot of enemies at one go. Oh boy. This is the part where I need to be careful because I don't have armor for Emeralda yet. Oh boy, they're all converging now. Which means they are being held in here. Okay, this is gonna turn south so fucking quick, isn't it? This is gonna be a weird run. This is gonna be a really, really weird run, and I feel it. Oh no, I didn't kill enough, did I? Okay, let's get the fuck out time. Oh boy, I'm gonna have to move quick, aren't I? There we go. Have a cooldown of 1% or one more projectile. Chat, what do you think? Do you think I can get to the next level? Because there is another level, by the way, that I don't see how that's possible with how massive the fucking map can be. I'm gonna have to just stroll through them real quick. Oh yeah, no, I am glad I did that. Oh my god. Alright. Yeah, I think I got it. Thought you got it earlier, but you made it out. Yeah, yeah. Oh shit, two lightning rings. Holy fuck. Oh, that's gonna help a lot. This is gonna help quite a lot. Oh, this is the second gathering. Alright. You need to pray for either garlic or Holy Bible. We know Holy Bible is like a semi-orbital? I wouldn't say it's a semi-orbital. It'll stop at some point, but God, that would help. Oh my god, there's so many. What the fuck? But Carter, how's your day? How's your day been? It's been a while since I actually like asked you that, because you know I don't talk much in there. Oh boy. Wait, hold up. Oh no. That's right, I get one more axe, that's right. Having way too many close calls with death. For my own liking. I called it. Oh lord. It's like that, isn't it? This literally been trying to be effective perfected the games tonight. Oh, that's fair. Oh shit. Porta. Like I said, I do not like this game for the simple fact that I have to. This game seems hard. It seems hard, but realistically, it's not that bad. So the way this game works is almost like Risk of Rain. It just gets more difficult as time goes on. It just doesn't have a gauge to tell you how difficult it's getting. I wanted to see what. Oh, that's a holy water character. Okay, never mind. It's only hard starting out. Yeah, once you become. Yeah, exactly, Nightless. It's hard when you start out because you don't have much to combat what's going on, which is how most things go in every game, including Elden Ring, by the way, which honestly is a 10 out of 10 for me for this year. If another game comes about and just says, "Hey, yeah, no, we're gonna try and top Elden Ring this year," that I will go with that. But until then, I won't, you know, pass judgment. But Elden Ring's a 10 out of 10 for me this year. Outside of Kirby and the Forgotten Land, which I am currently still playing through once in a while. Yeah, but right now I'm gonna take a break. Who's still here? Who's still here in chat? Carter, you're in charge while I go use the bathroom. So, BRB. I need to still start Elden Ring. I haven't played it, but I bought it like a month ago. Yeah, it's a really good game. It's very expansive, and you have about like a good ranging from 37 to like 200 to maybe 1,000 hours. Depending on your playthrough. I'll be back. Out of the office. Alright, chat, I'm back. I'm gonna try. Oh my god, that's fast. What the fuck? What is this character? Wait. Thanks for waiting, chat. I really needed to let loose because I've been drinking, as you can see. It's a shame. I'm drinking even after coming out of the damn bathroom. Wait, so this just has maxed lightning ring? I'm drinking too. Cheers, man. Yeah, cheers. Enjoy your day. Live life to the fullest, but don't like make yourself sick in the process. You know, that's another thing I want to advertise, because you never know when you need like a liver or something because, you know, you went too hard, or maybe your eyes ain't what they used to be because you ain't treat yourself right. You know? But I'm only drinking now, but I barely drink as is, so this is a once in a while where people can see that, you know, I'm drinking. But how's your date night list? I know you're out and about as well, so most likely. Or probably just relaxing. Yeah, because it's too much alcohol. That's basically what's wrong. It's too much alcohol. I've been a shut-in today. Oh, so day off and just wanted to relax. That's cool. I can get behind that. Everyone needs one of those days once in a while. But yeah, it's basically because the liver can only handle so much before, you know, it craps out. It's like most of the human body. And I'm still surprised. Like, this is a game I can sit here, play one-handed, drink, talk, whatever. This is a rarity, honestly. There's other games that I've played, like, you know, Risk of Rain 2 and Monster Hunter, where I require both of my hands. So it's like I can't interact as much as I'd like to. But this has been pretty much a very chill Sunday. I'm not playing Dead by Daylight. I'm not playing like the toxic games that I used to play, which has been pretty much. I don't want to say Dead by Daylight's toxic. No, it's not exactly toxic. Yeah, but then you know, like, there's people that can't get addicted to stuff, you know. Alcohol's the most dangerous. Yeah, it's to withdraw from. Yeah, it's hard to get away from alcohol, but it's actually, like, depends on the person. It just really depends on the person. Like, I can stay away from alcohol for a good long, like, 7, 8, 9 months, but that's because that's just how I am. Which I don't know how the hell that's possible, given, you know, track records of the bloodline. But like, I can essentially stay away for a lot longer and just do what I gotta do. I have a higher resilience, I want to say. So like, you guys seeing me drink now, it probably won't happen for a couple of months, or until I feel like it again. Just woman and candy. That's not a bad addiction though, because that means you live a pure life, Carter. You live a pure life compared to some of us. Where if your only problems are women and candy, then you're probably doing something right. Which it's not for everybody, but it's generally what I feel is. I mean, that's not how I want to put it, Knight. But it's still something, you know. As a guy that also has like the reason why I'm not calling my other half, because she should be in bed. Oh, I looked away for a second. Oh my god. I'm not calling my other half right now because she should be getting ready for bed. If she's not in bed and sleep by 9 o'clock because she got to get up in the morning, then I have issues. I'm the one that's supposed to be asleep like 10 o'clock at night. Oh wait, that's my last bottle, right? A weird thing too, the only thing alcohol does for me, strangely enough, is open up my senses. So like, I would be super aware for a extremely long duration, and it just doesn't back down. Wait, why does it have the same cooldown as... Like, all I'm going to be drinking now from here on out is water. Yeah. Oh, you play Dauntless. How's that going after a while? Like I know Dauntless was a thing that Epic tried to compete with Capcom, but like that's strictly the purpose of Dauntless, to compete with Capcom and I think Bungie. That is true. It does have crossplay. So does I think... No, Destiny 2 does not have crossplay. That's right, it doesn't. I wanted to say, like, there's not... Like, when we hoped crossplay would come to Destiny 2, it just didn't exactly happen. Cross-save happened. Which, honestly, I think... that was the better move when it comes to certain games, just to have cross-save. Because cross-play brings communities together that essentially might not have needed to come together. For example, Dead by Daylight. You don't need PlayStation players arguing with PC players about how they're playing the game. Like, we had the game longer than PlayStation. Arguably enough longer than PlayStation. But Dauntless, I've been meaning to try it out. To fill my itch for a certain Monster Hunter that has eluded everybody since, I believe, 2019. Yeah, 2019. Because it's been 3 years since they've shut the servers down for Frontier. Because believe it or not, I started Frontier. I have an account for Frontier. I started it, and then 2 minutes later, the game's gone. But Dauntless is a game I've honestly didn't give it a chance because I was like, it's Monster Hunter but with Destiny mechanics that don't seem right to me. it's competed pretty well against Capcom. Like when Dauntless released, it got like 5 million players registered, but it's, to me, the competition isn't the immediate, it's the longevity. If you get what I'm saying. Like the longevity is what I was worried about. And for some people, there wasn't longevity. Like people completed everything in Dauntless according to what I've seen, and have always stated like there's not much left after they've stopped. So it's a mixed bag. I can say that, but it's a mixed bag that I want to eventually investigate myself. I passed the crown, didn't I? It's still getting updates. When I first played, there were only 4 Belmos. Now there's just countless. Yeah, I mean, that was expected to happen. We just hit our spring update. Wait, don't tell me that's your first spring update. Like, I've played games where every year when spring is technically supposed to start, they've rolled the spring stuff out permanently and just rotate between the seasons. It's just something I was hoping some companies would start doing, because Capcom really just kind of put that out there, and one of the only companies I've seen put that kind of ideal out there, where they want the game to feel not endless. Oh, just this year. Oh, just this year. Oh, wow. Oh, damn. If y'all just getting y'all spring update, that means the Dauntless team is the same as the Fortnite team. Because I've seen more updates for Fortnite than I have Dauntless, to be real with all of you. Which is honestly strange to say. Like, Epic has made, what, 2 more games outside of Dauntless and Fortnite, and how many updates between them? They focus so much more on what they can make. Well, we're in the wrong. I'm saying this just it just opened up for the season. Okay, so that's different. If it just opened up for the season, then that's a whole different scenario. That means they actually took the approach perfectly, I want to say. I want to say that they took the approach perfectly. Then, if that's the case, if it's not like you guys just only got the spring update now, as opposed to back when the game first launched, what, in 2019, early 2019, like before the winter ended. So yeah, we'll be doing summer update like in the end of May or June, and the autumn update in August. So that would so I wanted to say like end of August you should be seeing the fall updates. But I'm expecting something new as opposed to the same thing. Which is where I feel like companies fall short, because Monster Hunter World could have kept going for years. They could have eventually ported it to the Switch and whatnot, but they made Rise. But that's Capcom's side. But like Dauntless has, I don't even think Dauntless has seen another another port this since the 1 year. That's my honest opinion about it. Like, I don't think Dauntless has actually seen like a secondary port to dedicate more players being available, which honestly would have been pretty cool to see, because I've only followed like news updates about Dauntless. I haven't followed like actual like gameplay outside of the menu, the aesthetic of what screenshots I've seen, and The screenshots I've seen were pretty damn scuffed. And that was what, 2020, like Q2 2020, where I started seeing more people leave something like Dauntless alone, and it's like, I'll say this: I was up at 3 a.m. this morning. I mean, yeah, that depends on the situation, because I know crossplay is available for y'all. So y'all probably have the console players maybe that enjoy Dauntless and just generally are filling the void for whenever they get their other game. Like, I don't see like a general problem with Dauntless. My whole thing is like, what makes it pop? Like, I want to see, I eventually want to do a dedicated day or a day or two to Dauntless to see what's going on under the hood, you know? I'm not attacking anyone's game, because I try to give games a fair chance, unlike Sonic 06. I will arguably say Sonic 06 is never getting a fucking chance. On any platform that I touch. It will never get a chance with me. Modded, like, probably the 06 project. Project 06 will probably get a chance, but not vanilla 06. I will phrase that perfectly quick to make that clear to everybody. Like, I don't even mind playing Project 06 on stream. Oh, I died. Shit. I was not watching my health. I honestly wasn't watching my health. Okay. Let's save this for Gennaro or Clerisy. Or Clerisy is the one I want to test the most with. Like, maybe, you know what? After stream, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna install Dauntless and play for a bit. But it depends on how long Dauntless takes, because I do have to work in the morning. So I'll probably sleep, let it install and do whatever I need to do and come back. Order plus 30% permanent plus 30% area starts with temporary cooldown bonus. You see, that's actually insane. What the fuck? This is actually an insane skill. Just plus 30%, and then so I gotta figure out what the area actually is for this, because there's no way you're telling me the areas that I'll try to make a comparison with Dauntless. Dauntless is the monster as the Outer Worlds is the, yeah, that's kind of the idea I got. Recording game, yeah, you're correct. That's the only thing I've gotten out of it, and it was essentially me trying to feel the differences out, but I never got time to sit there and play both Monster Hunter and Dauntless to feel it out. Because from what I've seen, it was like Destiny but Monster Hunter, and the way the leveling worked then. So I'm assuming that was probably early release. Which, to say early release doesn't really reflect like the full game, but like if it still reflects it in some shape or form, then they were sticking true to what I saw. Which honestly, they shouldn't stick to what I saw, because if they stick to what I saw, then I don't know. Maybe they need to rethink it. Maybe add something different that I could appreciate. Maybe, I don't know. Epic is weird. They would rather focus, like, the way Epic works is so ungodly not game dev worthy of me recognizing them as a game dev team. Sometimes, because they have so many good things that they could work on, and then it's just they go ahead and just say, nah, it don't matter. To some of the stuff that I've been seeing and hearing, and it's like, but this was a good idea. Explore this. I think they had like a game or something. No, what was it? No, there was a whole other game that they were going to make, and I said this. I myself said this is a good idea, but we never saw it. Like the idea behind the open world, which I think Dauntless was supposed to be the open world. It's not Ubisoft or Origin. You're right. It's not Ubisoft or Origin. But to make an open world game, or at least a larger sandbox game, like something like Infamous size, or like maybe, how could I put this? What's another extreme, like, or GTA sized game? I want to say a GTA sized game. They had that idea on their table to compete with Grand Theft Auto 5. Let me just put that out there. They had that idea there. They just never used it. Which is my problem with Ubisoft. No, well, my problem with Epic, actually. Ubisoft has explored competing with a map as large as Grand Theft Auto. Has actually surpassed Grand Theft Auto, where the map is as large, as opposed to where the map is that large and nothing is there. Nothing is there for you to do. Origin's almost about the same way, where they have massive maps that they let sit there. And I'm pointing at a couple of games where, you know, like I haven't gotten all the way through the. I haven't even started Jedi Fallen Order, but because I wanted to play that game for the longest. I have it in my library on Steam, but that's besides the point. Origin has a few games where it's like, these are really good ideas. How can we expand upon it? And instead of expanding like a true expansion would be, they give us the most minuscule thing and then charge us like 40, 50, probably the double of the same price as the game itself. Which is my problem. You don't supposed to charge $60 for an extra story, or like maybe even what can I call it? What can I actually call it? I feel like I'm about to rant about Ubisoft and Origin. Why can't they release the Skywalker Saga early? Because you probably pre-ordered it on Steam, and Steam unlocks the day of at midnight. But back to what I was saying. Origin, like, EA has really, really good games. I'm not gonna lie. They had the 007 games for the longest time. Let me just say that. The 007 games, objectively one of their most finished products. But they don't capitalize on what those could have been. Zod, I will get to that in a moment. I want to at least emphasize how EA as a company differs from Ubisoft, because this is actually a pretty decent topic, and I'm glad Nightless brought up Ubisoft and Origin to compare to something like Epic and Capcom and a few other companies that's out there. But to say the least, like, or EA has sat on ideas and never expanded upon it since 2006. I.e., something like Sim City has not seen a single fucking realistic update, more or less a re-release, every year that they could. Same with The Sims. The Sims, all they did was package everything from the previous iteration and make it base game, and then give us extra cosmetics. 007 has not seen the light of day since 2005. There are some titles who have not seen a single proper expansion or update since 2007, 2010, 2012, 2014 even. But yet, I still hold out that they learned from their mistakes, like all game companies do. They say, oh, we can make something better and finally expand upon it. Jedi Fallen Order, so far from what I've seen of gameplay, they are learning their lesson through Lucasfilms. They are learning the game dev side, not the external media side of things. But that's my point. Like, there's companies that could have expanded upon their ideas more and gotten more out. As for the Skywards, okay, Battlefield's the exception because they went backwards. Battlefield they went truly backwards with. And as a person who would play Battlefield, as a person who would openly play Battlefield on stream willingly, no issue, no nothing. They went wholly backwards with 2042. They went wholly backwards with Battlefield 1 to an extent, but it was because of the aesthetic they were going for, which was kind of the devil's advocate when they went for that. Which I'm not even mad. The whole legacy, okay, what bothers me about 2042, which there was a lot of potential behind, but they straight up said we're not going to use that potential. Because 2042 could have been an entirely different game, for all I care. As a Battlefield game, it could have been as good as Battlefield 4. It could have been. Realistically, it could have been. But it just didn't reach that because the team wanted to take such a different approach and not implement the features that made Battlefield what it was and call it Legacy, by the way. I'm still mad about that. I'm going to get to that whole topic about Legacy in a minute, because Legacy doesn't mean shit. Legacy isn't a scoreboard. Every game, even now, still uses a score. Most games now, even Call of Duty, still uses a scoreboard. That's not Legacy no more. That's telling you your end game progress, telling you your ongoing progress. That's the point of a FPS, to have something that tells you what's going on. But now they're going to make a whole new game in 2023. They should take longer for their games. With the way Battlefield's going, they should take longer. as back to the topic of Skywalker Saga, people are setting their clocks and using a VPN to unlock the game early in order to get all their footage done. Some may even have early access, as far as I would be able to discern. Because I've seen a few people that have early access to a couple of games I wanted to play, but I had to learn from them that the title that I was looking forward to was pretty much what I was looking forward to, except not to the grander scale. Because I think of what it could have been, with the exception of Dark Souls 3, that I believe Dark Souls 3 was perfect for what FromSoft was able to do at that point in time on their own. But I digress. As companies like EA need to sit down and actually look at the broader scale, how can they improve upon what they have done instead of just looking at the graphics and saying we're going to put this out? Which is their problem. They're only looking for graphics at this point, which isn't the greatest, to say the least. Like the functionality was gone. Activision's learning their lesson because they're owned by Microsoft now. They actually understand functionality now. Well, they've relearned functionality. They haven't known functionality since 2002. Let's be real. Activision has not known functionality since 2002 with any of their titles. Now, I arguably can say 2002, 2003 because that's the last time I've seen them make something functional and don't break every single fucking time, and cause you to press the reset button on your PS2 or something like that, or like clock your PS2 to some absurd number, if you get what I'm saying. Because that's essentially what Activision, but that might be Microsoft. Exactly. It's a Microsoft thing. Microsoft has understood functionality because they deal with much more than just games. And arguably enough, they were in charge of a legacy Raresoft game. A couple of legacy Raresoft games at that, and made them function. They kept the functionality. They kept a lot of things that made them what they are. As far as outside of console, like it could be just consoles making them act up unintended, which companies can work around and say, hey, we can actually arguably fix it. We're not going to bring up Transit and Black Ops 2. We're not going to do that. No, that was a whole... I wouldn't say that was a PS3 thing, because that was an entirely separate format than what, you know, what they were used to. Like, the PS3, Xbox 360 era, that was an entirely separate format. Entirely two separate formats from what each company were used to. And to me, as an honest PlayStation PC guy, I can arguably say like they should not have changed their format during that era. I mean, look at Nintendo. They never really changed their format. They just upgrade their hardware and change the look, and it functions exactly like it's exactly intended, with the exception of Pokemon Sword and Shield. That was never some of the shit that you can do in that is never intended. Pokemon Brilliant, Diamond and Pearl, never intended. Some of the shit that you can do in that is never intended. Which, by the way, they patched some of the speedrun stuff, and I had to find that out the weird way. using my JP account for Nintendo. I found that out the hard way. Because you can walk up on the Elite Four anytime you want. But Treyarch wanted to make an open world zombies, but due to limitations, yeah, at the time, yes. But now that there's stuff like I want to say like the PS, well, we've already technically had the PS5 for a while. Because PC has been the PS5 for over, I want to say well over several years. That's what I want to say. Which, correct me if I'm wrong, it could have been a whole different story if Sony... Because if Sony and Microsoft didn't slightly change their formats for these consoles to prevent piracy like they were attempting to, then it would have been a whole different story. Like the limitations would have been seemingly lifted. Like, yes, evolve your hardware, but like keep the same formats. Keep the same formats. That way you don't lose a lot. Because once you lose the ability to arguably change what you want to, which is happening with most games nowadays, they're losing the ability to change what they want to because of the code space that they left in there. And that's a technical issue with development side. That's not a console. It's not just a console. It's not just a hardware thing. It's eventually a software thing when you realize it. Yeah, Cold War Zombies would be a decent example as to what a company should not do. Already put the thing inside. Already put the key inside the door. Yeah, yes, sir. Be right back. Not real. Pick it on. I need to check the water. Like, okay, Cold War Zombies, as I was saying before, I had to take a short intermission. could have been essentially much more functional when it started. Because there was so many issues with Cold War Zombies in the beginning where people were not happy with how that turned out. I, for one, as a person who would purposely buy Call of Duties that involve zombies, honestly could say, like, Zombies was not popping then. It wasn't. It wasn't like a well-built, like, it hasn't been well built in a long while. Yeah, I've heard that before, like, where Black Ops 4 essentially, like, divided everybody, because there's people who had zero issues. Like, for certain games, everyone's like, oh, I'm having such and such issue. I'm like, I never ran into that. So it's kind of that scenario. It's also like aesthetic choices, and it's a lot going on. Then it's a lot of factors involving that, and it's weird. PS4 had blue screen. Yeah, no, the PS4 cannot handle Black Ops 4. It never was intended for Black Ops 4. It basically had the cyberpunk effect for PS4, where it was never meant to run on the PS4. And the devs can say, oh, we're sorry it didn't run on these platforms even though we advertised it. But at the end of the day, it's just make it run on the platforms you actually intended for, and advertise what you actually intend for it to run on. Because saying it could run on these platforms and then it just straight up doesn't run. It just crashes, blue screen, sometimes kills the console, by the way. But some games have done. As I've learned, there was a couple of games that have killed. There are console killing games out there, by the way. Yeah, Black Ops 4 had, like, extremely well made Easter eggs. Which for me was, like, wild to say. Like, that was pretty impressive. Including the story. That was impressive for me, to say the least. Overall gameplay wise, it killed me to have to play because it felt like a chore. Yeah, that was the whole problem I've been reading about Black Ops 4, and it essentially the same issues that I felt was going to happen with a couple of other games I stopped playing. If it felt too much like a chore, I didn't want to play it, because that's not the point of video games. Games are not supposed to feel like a chore. Never supposed to feel like a chore at all. Anyone that says, "Oh, a game's supposed to feel like a chore," no. I like when my games give me so much to do. No, you're intended to take a break. That's what it's called. For instance, Genshin Impact. It's the main reason why it's not on my channel no more. And that it's receiving its final stream from me in this week. I'm sorry, that game just feels too much like a chore to stream, to keep up with regularly. Outside of dailies, it feels too much like a chore. Like, there's a lot of games that are taking this as you need to chore your life away playing our game. Oh no, fuck. No, not my phone, please. Oh. There we go. Garlic, lightning ring, and holy water. Oh boy, that is gonna be a joy to deal with. That's gonna be an absolute joy. That's gonna be a 100% absolute joy, and I'm gonna hate every moment of what's to come because I have reached the 6-minute mark, which also means I'm going to need to do a lot more damage. But yeah, the gameplay for 4 was fine when I tried it. Like I'm not gonna knock it. It was fun. It's fun to play, but it's a chore to keep playing because they made some decisions with 4 that I was not happy with. The whole loot box system in 4 was not the greatest situation whatsoever. Which I don't know if anyone like played outside of like zombies too often in my chat, but like 4 did not have like a good amount of charming attributes. The only thing I can give 4 was the zombies was actually really fun, but it was just not redeeming overall. Like the game overall was not redeeming, which I was hoping for. And if I'm right, this should be the moment where everything starts swarming in because of plant. Second round of plant, to be exact. See, now I'm built more than usual because I actually took the time out to sit in one spot. Wait, is that the silver bat? That's the fucking silver bat. Alright, walking this way. I'm getting more treasure chests than usual, too. That's weird. That's weird for me. Armor, cross, holy water. So those upgrades are going to be really nice. Fire more projectile base area up to by 20%. I want to see where... I need to find stuff. I actually need to go finding things while I'm playing because I need to know what the hell is the point of this large ass area if there's nothing for me to find. And this is also why I really like playing games like this, because this is just essentially a chill day where we just talk and relax and work on stuff. Well, people can work on stuff and be productive. I'm not right-handed, so I arguably cannot work on anything. I arguably cannot work on anything because I'm not right-handed. Sometimes I wish I was, so I could work on stuff while chatting about. But that's not what life ordained. It's not. Arguably enough, it's not. Whoa, 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 what the f— all these skeletons for what? At 11 minutes, what is that? Goddamn skeleton as an unlock. A goddamn skeleton as an unlock. What is that? What does that do for anyone? Alright, before I do one more run, I'm going to actually take another bathroom break. Because drinking and playing and then drinking doesn't do. Who do I have here? Here. Carter, you're in charge again. Keep forgetting my keys too. Oh boy. Having to use the bathroom so much and then I'm only drinking? Shit. Heresy is not a problem. I should probably keep this in my lap too. Or whatever. Sorry you guys can hear all of that. You're not meant to hear. Why is that so massive? What the hell? These are all so massive until I level them. My god, actually, what is that? Oh, that's actually not bad. Wait a minute. Oh. Oh, wow. Okay. Oh boy. There's one more. I'm also going to make the next one the last of the stream because I actually also have to prep for work in the morning. I don't know how that's going to go. Alternatively, I could keep streaming and... Wait, why am I messaged? The fuck? What the hell am I sent? What the... God damn it. God damn it. Why was I sent that? Oh my god. Oh my god. Okay, so the cooldown splits the more weapons I get. Okay, that's fair. That's a weird way of coding the cooldown. That's a weird way of making cooldown function. I mean, it works, but it's like, that's weird. Man. Man. Alright. I think that's going to be enough drinking for me. And at least enough gaming for right now. So, next time I'll actually have my music and everything going. We chill out, we vibe, we play games. The usual stuff. But till then, we have fun. What's gonna happen now? Raid a buddy of mine who should be playing Legion Legend of Excalibur, which is an extremely old title. I never thought anyone would remember this title. So, have fun, and chat with y'all next time. Peace.